You are listening to a programme from BBC Radio 4.
Italy has held a state funeral for some of those killed in this week's earthquake, and the number of dead has been creeping up towards the 300 mark. One of those who's been working in the region is Andrea Zuanetti, a volunteer with the Catholic body, the Order of Malta, and he's on the line now. Good morning.
Good morning.
It sounds as if huge numbers of people have been inspired to do what you've done, to go to the region and help as best they can.
Yes, it is. In fact, we had people coming from all over Italy. We also have people coming from abroad. For example, to our camp, 20 people coming from Israel. At the moment, we are full of volunteers. So what happened is actually the Italian Civil Protection Department said to stop and not to come and to stay home and help in other ways.
It's Sunday, and one would imagine that many people in an area of this kind would want to go to church today of all days, but I imagine that many of the churches up in the mountains are either destroyed or impossible to use.
Yes, this is true. Actually, all the churches in the area are unusable. And in fact, what we did when, of course, the first needs, so the sanitary part was assessed and fixed, and everybody has a place where to shelter. We also built a small chapel, which was already Benedict, and yesterday we had the first Mass, and today we are having, of course, another Mass there.
You, I believe, were also involved in the rescue operation in L'Aquila, the terrible earthquake back in 2009. How do the two events compare in your experience?
Yes, I was involved in 2009. In fact, the two areas are quite close. In fact, I had the unlucky opportunity to see some people hit twice. So the same people were hit in 2009, were hit again this time. And the two compares because in 2009, a big city was hit, L'Aquila was hit. This time, just small towns were hit, and this makes some changes about how people relation, and it makes it different to how do you relate to those people affected.
In what sense?
In the sense that this time, almost everyone knows someone who has died, so the situation is tougher to handle because everybody is, of course, more nervous, more moved by what happened. So we had more psychologists on the field because this aspect is more relevant than the other. Last time we had much more buildings that have fallen, but so it was like more technically, the technical effort was higher. This time the psychological effort is higher.
Andrea Zuanetti of the Order of Malta, thank you for talking to us this morning.